Door.
Yeah.
Welcome to sorry, I'm gonna try again. Welcome to Pet Partners. This is our holiday edition, and boy, did we get something exciting in our stockings this year. 3 little kittens, which we're going to introduce you to today. And I want to thank Amelia Gardner from the Rutland County Humane Society for sharing these little bundles of joy with us today. They're quite spirited.
They are very enthusiastic about being here.
They're excited to be here. We have 3. I'm holding Cashew right here. There's Cashew. And Amelia, you have
Butternut.
Butternut, and then
Walnut is in a bit of a timeout.
Walnut is being truly nutty.
I think Walnut was the ringleader, and it's getting a little chaotic. So
It was getting a little chaotic in here. We were testing our boundaries. So we'll see how far we get.
Yes.
And we might have to have some timeouts or some nap times, but we'll see. It should be fun and exciting. I'm glad we were able to get in one more episode before the end of the year.
Absolutely. So happy it worked out.
Yeah, very excited. So I noticed, I've been looking at social media, and I noticed that you had a new arrival of some dogs.
Yeah, so we're actually going to start with our dog Sasha first. She was not a transport, but she's a German Shepherd. She's about 5 years old, but she actually came in with her puppy who, funny enough, I thought we were taping her. I got her out and was playing around with her outside, and then realized the camera wasn't recording. So she looks a lot like Sasha, but both black Shepherds. Both of them are going to need, they can't go home together, but they do need savvy, breed experienced handlers. Sasha's, as you can see, she's a little nervous around new people. She's not super reactive to them, but she just needs someone to help with her confidence. But she's really, really sweet. Once you get her out, she's really kind of keeps to herself, likes her people, and she's definitely very loyal. She likes to stick with whoever she's with. But and then her daughter Lily, who's a black Shepherd as well, who's about 1 year old, is a little more spirited, is kind of going through her kind of more reactive stage. So the staff have been working really hard to, meet new people, and she's very good at engaging. They both are really lovely dogs, different energy levels for sure, but and need breed experienced handlers, but they're really, really nice. And I think if you know the breed, all their personalities, they're just very true to the breed. And I think they'll make a really good addition to someone who's looking for either a bit of a project with Lily, or someone who knows Shepherds and wants a little more of a mellow Shepherd. Sasha would definitely be a good one for you.
Wonderful. They're lovely, and boy, they're striking out in the
They
snow,
definitely,
aren't they?
with the contrast of the snow behind them, for sure they do jump out. But the next one is a transport. So this is Delta. So Delta is a Catahoula Leopard mix. She is about 3 years old, and she actually has a lot of interest, so she may already be adopted when this airs. But she's a super sweet, loves her people, as you can see. She's just kind of like a noodle, just wags nonstop. Very, very sweet. Loves affection, smart, wants to be around people. She's good with dogs. She's good with kids. She'd probably be fine with a dog-savvy cat as well. She doesn't seem to have any kind of interest in cats at the shelter. And so she just arrived from St. Hubert's in New Jersey, so we work with them. And so she's actually originally from the South, but she's settling into the snowy weather quite well, and actually has had a lot of fun running around in the snow with the staff.
Good.
So.
They arrived during a big snowstorm.
Yeah, they did.
I was surprised to see that everybody was able to make it on that day.
Yeah, we got very lucky, and they did a great job bringing them up. But they definitely got a nice greeting, a very Vermont greeting when they arrived into the shelter. And the next one is Ranger. So Ranger is a 10-year-old German Shepherd. He arrived as a stray. He's come a long way. He had a lot, as you can kind of see on his chest, a lot of hair loss from skin, just issues with skin infection and allergies. He's made a lot of progress. He's gotten a lot better. His hair is actually growing back. He's made a lot of improvements. I wouldn't say he needs to go to a breed-savvy home because he's a pretty laid-back guy, but I think he's still got quite a bit of energy, so somebody who has an active lifestyle would be best for him. I would say older kids, just because he's a little bouncy, and then he's dog selective, so it may just depend on the dog, but so far he seems to really like just about everybody he meets. He's a really nice boy.
He is nice. I've met him. He's a great dog.
His skin doesn't look great from here. You can see just because how pink it is, how cold it is, but his skin has gotten a lot better, and his hair has actually grown back a lot. And he may be a dog that is going to need kind of ongoing care, at least attentiveness to his skin and hair, just to make sure it stays healthy. And he may have flare-ups, but it's just something an adopter should be aware of. But the breed, again, Shepherds tend to have allergies and skin issues, so he's a pretty mellow dog, especially for a Shepherd. He's a pretty chill guy. The next one we have is Bugsy. So this is another transport, and I don't think Bugsy will be here for very long. There's already a lot of interest in this one. Australian cattle dog mix, just about 4 months old.
He is as cute as can be.
So sweet.
Oh my goodness. I saw his sister too.
Yeah, and she went home. She got adopted. I think someone was coming to visit this afternoon, so he may already be going home. But he's super sweet, loves his people. He's actually he's definitely going to need confidence. He's a very young dog, but he's so sweet and loves people. If there's people there, he just goes right up to them, whole body wagging.
And 4 months old, it's nice to be able to get him out of the shelter quickly because a lot going on.
Absolutely. And it's a chaotic environment in the kennel, and he does a really good job in there, which is really nice to see.
Oh.
And then next we have is Miller. So you've seen Miller before. He's actually been with us since August. He is about 4 years old. He's pit lab mix. He's a big boy. He's made a lot of progress since being with us. He's still a little wary of big cameras and some new people, but he really loves play. If you can play with him, he'll be your best friend. He will play fetch, tug all day long with you. We're working on just kind of coming down a little bit from play. He gets pretty amped up. So the staff have been working really hard on just learning that, the off switch, teaching him that you can play, and then when we stop, we stop. So I would say older kids for him, just being that he is a big dog and he gets pretty amped up while playing. And he is a little dog selective, so again, an introduction if you have a dog at home would be good. But he's done, he doesn't really have any issues with dogs. He's been around dogs and walked by them and been outside with them, and he hasn't had any issues. So I think if it's a good fit with a dog, I think he could fit into a lot of different homes.
Just don't follow him around with a big camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly, he does not want his picture taken.
Which is fair. I mean, I'm the same way.
What a handsome guy.
Yeah, he really is a good boy. And, it's hard this time of year, especially for dogs, when we don't have as much outdoor time. So a lot of these dogs are really, even just looking for fosters for them, just to get them out of the kennel we're looking really hard for them, because there's just a lot less time outside and less enrichment outside. And, just because the walks are shorter, especially these really chilly days. And Miller has no hair. So it's cold out there.
And sometimes the dogs may want to be out longer, but the people are ready to call it a day.
Exactly. And so if you're interested in fostering any of these guys, please give us a call, because they definitely need to get out of the shelter, especially Miller, who's been here since August, and then the Shepherds, who really, they don't do well in kennels in general. And so if we can get them into a home, I think it would be definitely the best thing for them.
Yeah. Well, I picked the sleepy kitty because she is now sleeping on my lap. You have one climbing up you half the time, but I think the little one in the crate is starting to wind down a little bit.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Yeah, right.
So speaking of cats, next we have our cats. We're going to start off with Clover. You've seen Clover before. Clover is about just over 2.5 years old. He's a pretty chill cat. He's good with cats, as you can see. I think he was in a very similar carrier last time. He does like a good hiding spot. He's just quiet, so I think a home that doesn't have a lot of coming and goings, and I would say a lot of chaos, he would be happy with. If he has other mellow cats, he does well with them. Even playful cats, he just kind of coexists with them. He definitely has some cats that he really kind of connects with and will, curl up with sometimes in there. But definitely a quieter home where he can have his own space. But he is very, very sweet. And
Look at that sweet little face peeking out. Oh, he's sweet.
He just likes his cozy little boxes. So if you're
Yes.
interested in him, make sure you have some cozy hideouts for him because he definitely needs them.
This time of year, I appreciate a cozy little
Yeah.
hideout myself.
Little nook, absolutely. Just throw a
Little
blanket
nook.
in there.
I can understand, yes.
Just give him a book and he's good.
Right, a book nook.
Exactly. So next we have Sky. So Sky is 10 months old. Again, another good with cats. He don't have any history with dogs or kids, but he's a pretty chill cat. So he's a little nervous at first, as you can see. He's a little camera shy, but he is actually getting a lot better with meeting new people, just being in the cat room with visitors and volunteers and staff. He used to kind of run away and hide out when they came in, but now also they bring food, so he does like that. It's a good way to his heart, but he's a pretty mellow guy in a quiet house where he, again, has his space or tunnels to hide in.
Beautiful eyes, such a pretty color coat.
And he is just, I mean, he's only 10 months old, so he's still a baby. So he
Aw.
could certainly come out of his shell as he gets older as well, which would be fun. So next we have Daisy. So Daisy is 3 years old. She is not actually very good with other cats. She gets a little sassy, and so even cats that really kind of ignore her, she doesn't really like. So I would definitely say a home without cats is the best thing for her. But she loves people. She's very, very affectionate. Will come sit on your lap, ask for pets. She actually came into us, and you'll see she's kind of got a little thinner coat. She came with us with a lot of hair loss due to fleas, and so it's slowly growing back, and she is slowly gaining weight. But she is a pretty petite cat, and I think she always will be. She's just kind of slowly getting healthier while staying with us, but she has a good appetite and loves her treats. The volunteers always bring her
Aw.
little snacks here and there. She gets very, very excited, so
Aw,
it's a good way to their heart for sure.
look at those cute little paws.
So the next one is Bib. So Bib is a year and a half. He's very good with cats, but again, another pretty mellow cat. Very sweet. He's mellow and chaotic, I would say. He kind of runs away when you first walk in the room, and then he's zipping around the floor. He's kind of like a middle between an adult and a kitten. He has two different personalities, so I think he would definitely entertain you for a while. And he's kind of hunkered down right in there right now, but he's usually fall either right at your feet, kind of attacking your feet as you walk through, or, stalking you underneath all the little nooks and crannies in the cat room. So I think he'd be a very entertaining cat in your home for sure. And he does well with other cats, so that's always a plus. So this is Minx. Minx is about 10 years old. He's a very sweet gentleman, good with cats, loves people. I mean, he gets really, really sweet, kind of likes to roll around in his back and ask for cuddles. And if you're in there, he's like on your heels, or if you're sitting
Aw.
down, he's on your lap. He's really, really sweet. And he's just an old man, but you really wouldn't know when you go in there. He is one of the first cats to come and greet you. He's very social, and he, would love to get him into a home before the holidays for sure.
He's cute.
Little boop on the camera. And next we have Marty. So Marty is 7 months old. So Marty is a bit of a different kitten, I would say. He's only 7 months old. He's good with cats. I would say no kids, a quiet home. He kind of came from kind of a colony of cats that we thought maybe a feral cat colony. The rest of the litter were lovely, super social. Marty wasn't as social. He needs somebody, when he connects with you, he really connects with you, but he doesn't love everybody. He has gotten a lot better, and he's really just kind of, I think a lot of it was he really liked one of the kittens, and one of his siblings got adopted, and we didn't realize how bonded they really were. And
that's
so
sad.
he has actually done a lot better with other cats since we moved him in the cat room. So I really think he would do best in a home with either another kitten or at least a cat that's social, because ever since moving into this room, like a couple weeks ago, he would have just scurried away. He wouldn't have even let you get this close to him. I mean, you could tell he's nervous.
So he's discerning. He's a discerning
He is.
little
He's
fellow.
judging a little bit.
Oh, look at him,
He just
though.
needs a quiet home. I would say, again, the kids, they probably should be older, at least savvy enough where they know not to, go chasing after him. He's not your typical super social kitten. He just he's a little more reserved. But he's come a long way, and I think with some time he'll be totally fine in someone's home. And next we have Cinder. So Cinder is 4 months old. Another one that's good with cats, good with dogs, good with kids. He's really pretty much any home Cinder will do fine in. Pretty social cat. Does love the treats, loves the toys. Right after we got done taping, he went right over and was batting around a toy. And so definitely got the playful side of kitten energy. And look at those pretty eyes, too.
It's very pretty. Oh.
Yeah, really any home he would be totally happy with, just running around. And he does like when we go in there with either the treats or toys, he comes right over and has to investigate and approve everything that we're bringing in, just to make sure it's it's got to be Cinder approved.
Tested by Cinder.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then next we have Comanche.
Oh.
So Comanche is actually only 1.5 years. She's good with cats. She is kind of like the queen of side-eye and judging. So as you can see, like,
Look at the ears.
she's not a fan of a lot. She is very sweet. She likes people. She'll take pets. She will mostly watch from the corner. I think if you have like a house that's very quiet and you're okay with a cat that may just kind of stare at you in the corner, and you're okay with that, I think she would be really a good fit.
She doesn't look like she's a fan of men with cameras. In the
Well,
moment.
honestly, if you look at her bio picture, it's the same face.
It's the same thing.
Same face.
That's just her face.
This is just her face. And she
Resting
really-
Comanche face.
It is resting Comanche. I love it. She really is a sweet cat, and she is reasonably social, especially with cats. She's good with cats. But she's not mean. She's just really has an opinionated face and demeanor. And
love
that's just, you need one of those.
I think that's
in your
hilarious.
life. And she has no shame. She's very proud of it. And she wears it well, honestly.
She really does.
It's just
it
natural.
suits her. It really
does fit
does.
her. So she really is. You have to kind of come and meet her in person and interact with her to really get a feel. Her pictures do not do her justice. Video apparently does not do her justice. She really is a nice cat, and especially some people really like cats that are a little more judgmental and that kind of give a little more sass, even just in their face. And she's definitely your cat for that.
Yes, absolutely. Cats have a reputation for a reason,
Yes.
and it's because there are cats like Comanche.
Exactly, and she is.
Some people
to
really
the T.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
kind of appreciate that, to be honest.
I do too. She's honest. She wears her, her feelings on her sleeve, and that's that. You know what she's thinking.
So she is not the mayor of the community cat room.
No.
But she is the judge.
She is the
She's
judge,
Judge
and,
Judy
she-
of the
exactly.
community cat room.
What she says goes, absolutely.
Oh,
And then last we have Mariah Kitty.
love it.
So you've probably seen her before. She is about 5 years old. She's not good with other cats, so she definitely needs a home where she's going to be the only animal, honestly. I don't think she really likes dogs either. Very sweet, very charming, and, will just happily sit there. Loves to explore. So she's definitely very lively if you kind of like those cats that do kind of like these guys bound around and entertain themselves. Definitely your cat. And she's so, so pretty. And I think she, was down at Petco for a little bit, and then we brought her back up. I think just being near the dogs grooming, she wasn't loving it. She was getting a little stressed out, but she really is a very, very sweet cat, and I think she would do well in most homes. I think the biggest thing is she just needs to be the only animal in enough space.
Well, a diva like Mariah Kitty really should be the only one. What else do
Honestly,
you need?
it's like the cat Beyonce. I mean, they have names like that, and they fit them, and so you just have to respect that.
Absolutely. She's lovely.
But she's a very, very sweet. She's definitely the cat will just curl up on your feet and nap with you whenever you need to. And then, so those are all the adoptable animals. We do have a little sneak peek of some puppies.
Oh,
So
boy.
we have some
Oh,
really
no.
cute little munchkins. They're just about 5 weeks old now, so they're not going to be ready for a little bit longer. I would say after the holidays.
A little bit of after Christmas present, yes.
But they are, this is a spay the mom we did, and mom is lovely. She's a super, super sweet dog. We think they're Catahoula, well, she's a Catahoula leopard, and we're not totally sure what dad is, but as you can tell, they got their mom's looks. They're
Yeah, whatever it was, it made
pretty.
some cute puppies
Yeah,
there.
and she's a great mom, such a sweet girl, and there are 9 of them. So she's
I was just gonna
a
ask
busy
how
girl.
many. Oh, my
She
goodness.
has been such a good mother with them.
So
and
she's around the clock taking care
yeah,
of these
she's been
little
busy,
ones.
and she's been such a good mom. She's great with the staff when we're handling the puppies, and she's starting to get to the end where she's about ready to, she's like, all right, these guys can move out now.
Put in my time.
Yes, but she's got a little more space and kind of her separate area that she can have her own little time in, and she appreciates that. But the puppies are all so sweet and so cute and very curious, very love people, come right up, social. So I think they're all going to be really nice puppies. And so I would say just after the holidays, but we want to give a little sneak peek just so people who are thinking about it, maybe
they
if
can
you're
plan
interested in
a little
holding
bit.
off a little bit until after the holidays, I think they're going to be some really nice dogs for sure. So
Oh my
definitely stay
goodness.
tuned for updates on them.
Oh, I really want more updates. Oh, they're
They're
so
so
cute.
Little sausage belly. They're all
And I bet their little paws smell like Frito corn chips.
yeah, there, and you can
Oh.
definitely some bigger ones in there, and that little one in there. So I mean, be curious to know what Dad was, but
Oh, and the spots.
yeah,
Oh,
a
my
lot.
goodness.
They definitely a lot of them all look like Mom. They all have like that spotting, and yeah, that's a nice group. And right now, I mean, it's pretty. Even though it's not puppy or kitten season, we do have a lot of kittens and a lot of puppies.
Yes, I
So
was
we're-
just thinking that as I was appreciating a little kitten on my lap here. She turned on her motor a few minutes ago, so
Put her
I
right to
think
sleep.
I've earned her trust. So
Yeah.
she's just taking a little nap there. And the gray ringleader of the little cat gang is,
Yeah.
I think, resting in
I think
the
he's snoozing
crate
now.
there now. He was, oh my gosh, if people could have seen him skidding across
Yeah.
the table. He was checking the microphones
Yeah.
out for us, testing everything. We had a couple of escapes.
Yeah.
It was,
Walnut
it was,
here took
it
a
was
little-
mayhem in here.
It was.
It was
yeah.
fun. It was
But that's kittens
holiday
for ya.
merriment.
Yes, exactly. Always need a little bit of fun sometimes. And
Absolutely.
Even though we don't actually just play with kittens and puppies right now, we are playing with kittens right now.
Yes, it is a perk of the job for
Absolutely.
sure. I would like to give a little update from our last episode. Of course, you remember that we had on a dog named Diesel, and I'm happy to say that my son, who just got his own place, adopted Diesel.
So excited.
We have a few photos here. There he is.
he
He
just
loves his
looks so
toys
happy.
so much. And
what a good
yeah,
boy.
he's just, I actually brought him down a lot of my dog's toys. And there he is in my kitchen meeting my dog Birdie for the first time. And everyone's just really accepted him. He's
Yeah.
just fits right in. There he got his new tag.
Aw.
Sitting,
No,
and
right, but I think
my
that's
son
so
put up
cute.
his own tree, so Diesel had to check it out and approve it. And so,
Oh my gosh, it's tough days.
and I know you said he liked to be outside, but boy, does he like to come in and warm up,
Yes,
too.
I guess so.
He-
But I mean, you can't beat that. That's a good setup right there.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty cozy. He really
Yeah,
is.
and the-
I asked my son, are you going to allow him on the sofa? And he said, well, I guess I'll see, how he behaves.
Yeah.
Like our dogs will jump up and skid across it and surf. He just climbs up really gently and just
Yeah,
lies
aw.
down, flops, and lets you cover him up.
That's
and
so
he's
sweet.
good to go. So yeah, Steve said we're definitely going to let him be on the sofa because
Yeah.
he's so respectful. And then he lies on a bed in my son's room at night and just
That's
goes
so
in and
sweet.
goes to bed. And he does enjoy being outside. I know that's what he was used to, but he's happy to come in
Yeah,
and be warm
I'm
and
sure.
and be cuddled and loved.
Especially
so.
these chilly nights, it's got to be nice to come in and warm up for
He's
sure.
just so happy. They're like two bachelors down
Yeah.
there together.
That's so
and
good, though.
He's just a love.
He's a good
The whole
boy.
family loves him.
That's so good. I'm so
Yeah.
happy that it worked out, and he's a good dog, and he's very lucky. He's a lucky dog to be in such a good spot.
We wish it had happened a little earlier in his life for him,
Yeah.
but we hope that his senior
Yeah.
years are going to be
Absolutely. He's
really
got a lot
golden.
of life left in him. He's
Yes.
spry.
He is. He's very spry, and he's healthy, and he's just doing so well.
Yeah, you can tell in just the the sparkle in his eye. You can tell just he's smiling in those photos, and that says a lot. I mean,
yeah. Well, we thank you for having him and holding on to him so that we could find him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I found my own pet partner. I was just like, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to bring this dog into our family.
Absolutely. I'm glad it worked out.
It was good timing because
Yeah.
my son was looking right around the
Yeah.
same time, and
so
I don't know
great.
that we had thought about a senior dog, but I think it's a better choice
Yeah.
for him right now, especially being doing it on
Yeah.
his own for the first
Absolutely.
time. Not a new pet owner, but on his
Yeah,
own.
Absolutely.
So it's a little less overwhelming than
And
a
I mean,
baby.
sometimes you have expectations or things you're looking at, or young dog, puppy, kittens, things like that. But then you just find an animal and it just works out. And they choose you, and the timing works out, and you realize,
Yes.
well, you may have expectations or things you plan on doing, and then you realize that actually this worked out for the best.
Absolutely worked out for the best.
yeah.
So
Well,
thank
that's
you,
so
and we
great.
just want to give that update because
Yeah, I love
we
those
love
pictures.
Diesel. He's
Yeah.
our guy.
Oh, I'm so glad it worked out. And,
Yeah, he's going to be loved right to pieces. So, well, the holidays are coming and very, very quickly, and then after that, as we go into the new year and before we have another show, people will be out and about and shopping, and so maybe there are a few things that you could use at the shelter when people are doing their shopping. I think my
Yeah.
kitty's waking up.
So, here comes, this one's getting a little antsy, Walnut. Yeah, I mean, we're always in need, especially this time of year, sheets and towels, blankets.
Warmth.
Warmth, for sure. Any, good cozy beds that we can take, like, the cover off and wash them. That's the biggest thing. Chewy treats for dogs, wet food for kittens, especially, it isn't your typical kitten season, but as you can see, we do get them in this time of year, actually, pretty
Yes.
frequently.
Some pretty cute ones, too.
Very cute kittens. And then I would say any good, being that the days for dogs outside it's a little bit shorter outside during this time of year. So any Nyla bones, Benny bones, good rugged chew toys are really helpful.
All
Just
those
in the
boredom
kennel.
busters,
Yep.
yes.
We have some Kongs, but we can always use some larger dog Kongs, so we can freeze them. We put some things in there and freeze them, and that entertains them for a little bit, and it just kind of helps decompress a little bit when they're in the kennel a little bit longer than they normally are.
Right.
And of course, volunteering. If you're interested in volunteering, we're always looking for more, whether it's foster or dog walking, and just hanging out with the animals. It really makes a huge difference for them.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Getting them into more of a home environment and socializing them to
Yeah.
different situations
Yeah.
makes all the difference in the world. Well, I have to tell you, you made a difference for me. You right into my day, getting to spend this time with talking to you and getting to spend time with these kittens today. They were so much fun. I really wish Jim had been here
I
to see.
know,
He's such a
bummer.
kitten lover, but they brought a lot of joy to
Yeah.
Chelsea and Rich today too. So
Absolutely.
we want to thank the PEGTV staff for giving this
Yeah.
last wonderful year
Absolutely.
of Pet Partners,
It was great to be here. And
Andrew for doing all the camera
hard-
work.
yep, that was-
And thank you to you for your dedication and coming in every month. And
Well, we're so, happy to be able to work with you guys and you sharing the animals and, helping get them rehomed. I mean, you firsthand got Diesel, a new
Absolutely.
home, and all these animals that people see up here, and we really appreciate it. And it's been a great year, and we're really excited for what next year's going to bring. And
yeah, we're excited too.
it's going to be a good year for us.
And yeah, thank you, Amelia. And we look forward to seeing all of you next year on Pet Partners.